2013 battery swap. I like to use these Drag Specialty Premium Performance batteries made in the USA. They're really great performance batteries. They're 240 crank amps, where the standard battery is like 215. It makes a difference. Like $115 on eBay. You can't go wrong. Drag Specialty. We'll try to start this bike and I'll show you how it sounds. Now, I hate when it stutters. So, when you hear it stutters, this battery is weak. I will put in the Drag Specialty High Performance battery. Tools needed: 10mm open end, a 3/8 socket to remove the clamp. I'm going to leave the seat on the bike, take the cover, drop it down, unclip, unclip. Now with the 3/8 we want to remove .3/8. Now just work this loose. Put it on the floor. All right, now we're going to just, with a 10mm, and be careful, this is the positive side. Unscrew this carefully. I got these little yellow clips, Home Depot, Harbor Freight, and just put it like that so you keep everything together. Now we're going to take this battery and pull it out. Like I said, now this is ground, so it's not that important. The wrench could hit anything. But on the positive side, you got to be very careful. The way this battery's coming out will be the same way the new one goes in. I love this ratchet wrench, 10mm. And careful. Put the clip on it. I got this battery yesterday. I put it on the slow charger overnight. I'm going to set this at 20. Ground. Positive. 13.3. That's a beautiful battery. And with these crank amps, this battery will start this bike up. Alright, I'm going to shut it off and set the hardware up. Alright, these batteries come with offsets. Take the washer. Offset. Alright. Washer. Offset's very important because you'll see there's a little ledge here. Use the longer screw You'll see the little indentation, slides in. I got myself a little screw, and I just want to put it in there so this back piece don't move around. That's it. All I care is that that little back nut does not move. So when I tilt this and put it into the bike, I'm able to install. Get the battery. If you want, you can move this tray. Be careful you don't scratch it up. Alright, I got the negative ground side. I'm going to undo this nut and this spacer. I'm going to pull this out and replace it. Make sure you do it exactly the way it was and you'll have no problems. Remember, washer, this is the longer one for this battery. You got a charging port here. Do that. That. A spacer. Now we're going to take our battery and just lean it in towards it. I hope you can see this, because this is the part that everybody has problems with. Just lean it and get it so you can, you know, start these threads. Now you can take this, pull that screw out of there. That was just to hold it, the nut in place. Because that's the big problem. When that nut starts moving around, it gets crazy. That's why I like this little ratchet wrench. It's nice to have this wrench. You could get into some hard spots. You got that hooked up. Let's slide it in. Now we're over to our second one. All right, we know we want this positive. We want to put this screw just to hold it so we don't go crazy. Okay, like we said, you got the long one. Go through the charging. I like this one next. Then the battery terminal, and there's your spacer. Now you see with this screw here that don't move. Now pull it out. Get your ratchet. You could use the Phillips head screwdriver, but I like the wrench. I like everything to be nice, so that cover's beautiful. Now, what I like to do is test it. Turn the key. She's in neutral. Hit the run. She looks good. Shut it off. And this is the way a bike should start, with a good battery. Hit the run. Let it go through the system. Start. Now we'll put it all back together. Sometimes a battery could read 12.7, but it just don't have the crank amps to properly start the bike. So I switch off to a performance battery. Drag Specialty Performance, made in the USA. It's a great battery. 240 crank amps. You can't go wrong. $115 on eBay. And your bike will start like a champ. Push it in. Get our bracket. A 3/8 bolt. I like to start these because, as you notice, it will be brass threads. Strip them quick. Fuse box. Testing port. Everything's back normal. Get this back there. Careful with the cover. All right, we're going to give it one more shot. Turn the gate.